Good evening. How y'all doing? Pretty good here. And welcome to the live stream. Got to get myself situated on my computer as usual. It always seems to lag behind. I'm not sure why. So let's click on something over here. How y'all doing, by the way? It is Monday night. Another week has gone by since I saw y'all last. And there we go. It looks like I am live on the computer as well, which means I can see comments now, which, well, as soon as it boots up, or doesn't boot up, but loads up. There we go. There we go, I think. On the computer, I am green. Now I am no longer green. I don't know what that was about, but it seems to be gone now. So anyway, it's Monday night. I hope you guys are doing well. It's hotter than heck here. You go outside, you sweat to death. It's really the humidity, I guess, as opposed to so much the temperature, but it was hot. Went outside today, did a little stuff, and sweat to death as usual. And all I was doing was trying to figure out how to do my next Jeep mod. Been getting into Jeep mode lately, and it's really because of Mr. Runner. Mr. Gear Runner. You see, Gear, he got this Jeep TJ, right? So he's giving me the bug to do some stuff. So I've been looking at stuff, and we got some things coming. Let's just say we got some things coming. Let's see who's on here. Let's see. Tonight we are going to do another giveaway, by the way, so stay tuned for that. This will be Tacoma-centric. Some people had asked, when's the Tacoma giveaway? You've been giving away all this Tundra stuff. Well, tonight we're going to give away something for the Tacoma. This was actually sent to me by Loves to Smoke. Loves to Smoke. I can't remember if it's singular or plural. But anyway, he sent these to me, and I think it's a pretty neat item. So let's see. M. Jones says, will Rob be on live chat? Of course not. Of course not. But thanks to your reminder, I am now. Does Gear have the ultimate regular man's car setup? All important questions. I am on live chat. Gear does have some pretty nice rides over there, I must admit. They're pretty nice. I like them. And it's a very important question. Gear Runner says, LOL, M. Jones. He definitely won't be on live chat. You got me. What can I say? I was definitely not on live chat. Bo Talks. Will RobMotive purchase his second Corvette, a CA8? I got to see that in person. To be honest with you, I am not sure if I like it. It's very NSX-y / Camaro almost to me in the rear. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm digging it or not, man. We'll see. We'll see. Gear Runner says, I may in a few years after they work out all the bugs and see if they have any overheating issues with that mid-engine. Yeah, that's the other thing, man. Buying a first-year model, I don't know, especially a Chevy. They put out a Corvette years ago. I think it was the 1984. And that thing was a cobbled together mess. Rode like hell, was rough. I drove one. And it was fast. It was fun. Something just made a noise. You never know what it could be here, Rats, mice, snakes, birds. I don't know. Who knows? Bama fan, sup Rob and everyone in the chat. Bama fan, how you doing, buddy? What's up, man? Wyatt Gandanegro, hope I got that right. What's up, Rob? How's things going? It's going pretty good, buddy. How you doing? What's new and exciting? Chad, what's up, Rob? Hey, Chad. Corey, hi from Wisconsin. Hey, Corey, welcome. Let's see, Supreme Bubba. Hey, Rob. Hey, Supreme, how you doing? Jimmy Moreno. Good evening, Rob. Hey, Jimmy. M. Jones. Wait. My Jeep mod. LOL. What? Tundra Whisper says, I'm here for the $10,000 giveaway. I think you hit the wrong stream. Maybe if we had 15 million subscribers, I might consider doing something like that. But not with 11,000, almost 12,000, I gotta say. It's just not there. Yet. Run Forest. Yo, what's up, man? Love to Smoke. Hey, Gear Runner, happy birthday. That's right, Gear Runner's 50th is today. I know he looks a little older than that, but he's actually a little bit younger than he looks. Actually, in all seriousness, he's not that old. But happy birthday, Gear. I hope you had a good birthday weekend. Jason says, Tacoma? I'll stick around anyway, Rob. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You never know. Maybe you could use this in your Tundra. I'm not sure how, but there are other uses for it. You never know. Brian Martz says, hi from West Virginia. Got my first Tundra a few weeks ago. Awesome. What flavor did you get? And what color? Gear Runner says, thus I love you. Thus you love to smoke. What? I think Gear has a man crush or something going on there. I'm not sure. I don't know what that meant there. Let's see. Kenneth says, hey from Maryland. Kenneth, how you doing, buddy? Bo talks. Wow, mark this down. The C8, wait a minute. Mark this. Oh, wow, mark this down. The C8 will double C7 sales. Maybe. I don't know. Tundra Whisper says, Krista. I haven't seen Krista. Gear Runner, was I alive in 1984? I'm going to guess and say yes. Bo talks. Hey, Wade, long time, no see. Mr. Munns, Mike Munns, what's up, buddy? Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? I am good. Run Forrest says, by the way, Mr. Munns and he pointed this out to me, and I had never really noticed it before, but we're twins. Go figure. I know. Ray Collette, nice Tacoma. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate that, buddy. Thanks for being on here, by the way. We're going to do a little giveaway here in a little bit. I'll show you guys what it is. I got it in the mail from Love to Smoke. I believe that's, am I going to get this right? No, I'm not even going to guess because I don't think I am. But anyway, he sent this to me about a week ago or so, and I would have given it away last weekend, except we had a give back on a giveaway, so I gave that away last week. That was the Tundra lettering. Run Force says, how is that exhaust giveaway going? Hey, it's not going yet. When we hit 12,000 subscribers on the channel, I'll announce the giveaway and what you have to do to win it. It's pretty simple. It won't be difficult, but I haven't announced it formally yet. Well, I have announced that I'm going to do it on one of the videos, but it'll have its own little video, and we'll be giving that away once we hit 12,000 subscribers. It's coming. Ray says, I read that. Troy, what up, Rob from Mississippi? How you doing, Troy? What's up? I hear it's hot in Mississippi. Gear Runner, thank you, Rob, and I did. I can't remember what that's in reference to. Tundra Whisper says he's 42 in dog years. Yeah, it's probably more like it. 42 in imaginary Gear Runner years, maybe. But he's not 42 either. Boise City Auto, Dan the man. Dan, hey guys, can't talk much in listening mode. Just got off work a little bit ago from my new job. Congrats, Dan. I hope it's going well for you. Gear Runner says, LOL, 41 years young. There ain't nothing young about 41. I got to tell you, after you go past about 30, it's like this. Brian Martz, platinum is black. Platinum is black. Cool. Oh, this, I don't know. Corey says, this the exhaust giveaway, Rob? No, it is not the exhaust giveaway. The exhaust giveaway will have a video. It's going to be publicized. You will know if you follow the channel. Just make sure you click that notification bell, man. If you got the notification bell checked, then you won't miss new videos, and you'll know, because when it happens, it's going to happen. Which makes sense, right? I mean, when it happens, it's going to happen. Gear Runner says, thank you. Love to smoke. Gear Runner says, LOL, doing the laundry. Doing his skivvies. He's doing his skivvies. Gear Runner says, sorry to hear that, Munns. LOL. Hey, it's a compliment. Let me tell you. Bo Talk says, so, RobMotive really stands for Rob Munns. I'm not going to say. I don't know. Mike Munns says, LOL, Gear, only our sweet mother can tell us apart. There you go. There you go. Let's see. I like that. Haywood Miller, when will we see the step bar install? You will see it tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp, at Eastern Standard Time, of course. M. Jones says, what is plugged into the wall in the garage between the Hemi decal and the garbage and the garage door. You talking about the white cord, maybe? I'm not sure. You're gonna have to give me a little more. I can't place what you're talking about exactly. Could be a fan. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Sorry, hope I get that right. Anxious anticipation for the Army green trucks. I know. Oh, and I have a little announcement. I have a plan. It's going to be very important to the channel. It's very pivotal for the channel. Sean DeLong says, yo, Rob and everyone down in the Dominican Republic. Awesome. How do? Jason says, 5K just to be put into the lottery for the Corvette C8. No way. Yeah, go kick rocks. Yeah, go kick rocks. Oh, yeah, go kick rocks. I get you. I have a Porsche deal 10 minutes away, Chevy. Porsche dealership, I assume. Yeah, I would never do that. It's not worth it. You know, once the hype blows over, they'll be on the lots just like they always are. Who dat Jeep? On! What's up, buddy? I'm here for free stuff. Haha. What's up, Rob? Hey, On. It's going to be happening in a few minutes. I'm going to announce what it is here in just a couple minutes. Good to have you on here, bud. Hillcrest Heights. Sorry I'm late. What did I win? I'm glad you're here and nothing yet. Loves to Smoke says, I could deal with 41. Not as much hurt back then. Yeah, you're right. 41 was a little more pleasant than, let's just say, older. Loves to Smoke says, I could deal with 40. I read that. Who Dat Jeep says, I watched all 2,000 videos. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I have a lot of videos on the channel, man. Corey Schmaus, already have the notifications on, man. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. You won't miss it. Gear Runner says, excuse me, I really hate it when things happen and then don't happen. I know what you mean. And got a question for you, Gear. You've been putting out a lot of videos on unboxings and the CA8 Corvette. When are we going to start to see some action on that Jeep, man? I'm itching. I want to see some action. JC Off-Roader 570. Hey, I think I know who this is. Hi, haven't talked in a while. Sorry, can't use my TFN account because you changed the name. I changed my name because I just got a 570cc ATV to replace the other one. Also, I started driving. Awesome, buddy. Cool. Good to have you back on here, by the way. And I know who you are. Jason says, dealer, not deal. Sorry. Daggone darn it, phone. JC Off-Roader says, how you doing? I'm doing good, buddy. Just been doing my thing, doing some mods and that kind of stuff. Tom Judson says, sup, Rob? Tom, how you doing, buddy? Glad you're here. Good to have you. Tundra Whisper, my wife just bought a brand new Camry SE. That is a very nice car, I do have to say. They're not bad. I'm not a big Camry fan, to be honest. I think they have a trim level that I like a little bit, but I'm not a big fan. There's nothing wrong with them. But it's just not my thing. Norman Simmons. Hey, Rob, you doing a tune in your Tacoma? Orange Virus has a tune for the Tacoma. Yeah, I hear that a lot. I have some plans for the Tacoma probably coming up, so I'll let you know here in just a second. Gear Runner says, what is hanging in the closet next to the black shirt and black sweatband? I'm not sure what you mean. Unless you're being funny. Maybe you're being funny. Gear Runner says, hey, Sean. M. Jones says, the thumbnail for the live stream shows something with a screen plugged in the wall. Almost looks like a thermostat. There is a fan plugged in there, and I'm not sure what else, to be honest. I'd have to go look, and we're not doing that. Wait a minute, maybe I can see it on this. No, I can't even see it on my own screen. I don't know, man. It's a good question. Ask me next week, and I'll tell you. I'll have to check, because I really don't know for sure. All right, let me tell you what we're going to be giving away. I'm going to miss some comments. I apologize for that. Let's see. Let me just scan, see if there's anything that is immediate. Keith from Canada, great channel and content. Love my Tacoma. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. And welcome to the live stream. Gear Runner says tomorrow. All right, so we're going to start seeing some TJ mods from Gear Runner tomorrow. He's going to get his hands dirty. Or is he going to let somebody else get their hands dirty and he's just going to be behind the camera? That's what I want to know. let's see. Who Dat Jeep says gear, copy Rob and unbox videos and no mod. Haha, he's getting old like Rob. Jason says gear is older by 2 years and yet looks younger. Must be that humidity keeping his skin preserved. It's the formaldehyde. He bathes in it. Mike Munn says, hey, big fan of the Predator steps. Gonna look sweet. Oh, man, they're awesome. Awesome. Saw that comment from some guy complaining about you unboxing. Yet, he took the time out of his day to watch and leave a comment. Hashtag irony. Yeah, I know. You know, some people, they're just miserable. You know, I get people that bitch about the commercials, people that complain about the unboxing, people that complain about I talk too much. What they don't realize is this is what I do for a living. The commercials are what pay my salary for the most part. And if I didn't talk, it'd be kind of boring, wouldn't it? Somebody got on the live stream last week and actually said, you talk too much. Well, what do you think a live stream is going to be? I mean, do you want me to do jumping jacks? What would you prefer? It's just funny, man. Some of the comments you get, I don't know. And I have this old man. I have an old man. He says he's an old man. When I say old man, he says he's 81 years old. And he actually stalks me to complain about me. He sends me emails, or he used to, until I blocked him. But, and says he hates the videos, he hates me. Has actually almost, I think, threatened physical harm, which I'm a little concerned about. Although he's 81, I don't know. Anyway, it's just strange. People are strange. Sean says, all bad things on the news about down here, not warranted, been an awesome trip. That's good. Good to hear, man. Who Dat Jeep says, Jason, haha, Gear got that accent too, haha. Yeah, he does, I think. I don't know. JC Off-Roader says, yeah, I got to try out my aunt's Honda Fit with a 5-speed manual and had to stop on about a 45-degree angle, and it was only my third day driving the car. Try and guess how that went, LOL. Oh, I know how that went. I know how it is trying to learn how to drive a manual. I learned how to drive in a manual. I took my driver's test in a manual. M. Jones says, I think I heard this right. The 2020 Tacoma won't have voodoo blue, but has dark green color now. That blue is cool. I know. I love that blue. It would be tough for me between the two. I don't know. Tundra Whisper says, you talk too much. What the heck were you getting on YouTube for? The pictures? I know. I mean, what do they think? It's a video platform. Just to complain, you know. And it's funny, the time that they take to complain, they could have just watched the video. The commercials don't amount to that much. I know most people click through them. So they play for 5 seconds, you hit a button, and maybe you get 5 or 6 or 3 or 4 or whatever YouTube puts on. That's the other thing people don't understand. We don't determine whether or not a video gets any videos. Excuse me, YouTube determines that. We can, if a video is over 10 minutes long, provide spots for a video or a commercial to appear. In other words, you can pick spots, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 6 minute, 9, whatever. And YouTube can put a commercial in there. They don't have to. They certainly don't always do it. And we have no control over whether they do or not. And that directly impacts how much we get paid. So, yeah, there are commercials in the videos. It's how I make money. If I couldn't do that, I wouldn't do this because I couldn't. I'd have to go work a traditional job. This is my job, you know. Bust a Beat says, who's behind you? This is my little friend. This is my little friend Charlie from Canada. I assume that's what you're talking about. And welcome, buddy. How you doing? Loves to Smoke says, no jumping jacks and spandex. Oh, I wouldn't wear any. Well, never mind. Never mind. You don't want to see that. Jason says, Voodoo Blue will be available on the 2020 all the way down to the SR5 model. Cool. I love that color. But I also love that army green, man. I'd have to see him in person. Tundra Whisper says, Gear, my wife showed me your Instagram birthday dinner. Keep that up. You won't see 42. I know. Gear Runner says, what? You can make money doing YouTube? That's a little bit of an inside joke, I think, there, unfortunately. All right, let me show you what I'm going to give away. This is going to be Tacoma related. I would assume, although anybody can win it, you don't have to own a Tacoma. There are other uses for these, which I shall go over in case anyone is unclear. But thanks again to Love to Smoke, who sent these to me. They are brand new. They were never out of the package. When I got these, I actually opened the package myself. So they were sealed in the package. They've never been stepped on, never been used, and this is what they are. They are Tacoma floor mats. You guys can see the name. It looks like am a cat. Let's turn that around. I don't know if it shows backwards on the screen or not. They do have Tacoma. There are 4 of them, 2 fronts and 2 rears. Again, they do say Tacoma on them, as you can see right here. They are carpeted, and I know a lot of people go with, the all-weathers and stuff, which I do too. But if you're a carpet fan, or you like to dress up the truck once in a while, or maybe you just want to put it back to stock because you're thinking to sell it eventually, I don't know. These are good to keep around for that. I actually do have my originals as well. But I probably will be giving them away. I'm looking at the screen now because the screen is just now caught up with when I showed this on the live stream. They are in excellent condition. They are brand new. Again, there are 4 of them. I assume they fit any of the most recent model Tacomas. They would fit mine, and mine is an 18, so I assume that style and generation. Let's see. Tom Smith says, to all the Tundra owners that have side mirror blind spot monitoring, I complained to my dealer that it's not working properly. It would not register when accelerating and passing a car. Well, that sucks. Busta Beat George says, oh man, tell me about making money on YouTube, LOL. I know. I'm curious, Busta Beat George, and this is none of my business. I hope it's not going over the line, but do you have another job, or do you just do YouTube full time? I'm just curious as to, you don't have to tell me what you do or anything, but I'm just curious. I'm always interested to run into other full-time YouTubers, which I do rarely. Most of the full-time YouTubers I know are huge and making tons of money. I'm giving this a run, as everybody on here probably knows. So you saw that's what we're going to give away. We're going to give away, and I'll show it again here in a few minutes when we do the actual giveaway. It's going to be very simple, same format as usual. They are in excellent condition, and like I said, there are the uses for these. I hate to tell you, I hate to throw this out there, but if you don't have a Tacoma, or you have a Tundra, let's say, and you have no use for these, do you ever sit on the floor? Do you ever get on the floor and get under your vehicle? These floor mats make excellent mats to lay on and do stuff on the floor, Not that I'm looking to get these all dirty or anything, but there are other uses for them, as I'm sure you're well aware. Nice little rug for the diehard Tacoma fan for in front of the garage door, just saying. You could do that with it if you wanted. You can keep them around for nostalgia's sake. Maybe you want to get them and sell them to somebody. I don't know. I don't care what you do with them. I hope they go inside your truck, actually, as a floor mat, as they were intended. Let's see. I saw a comment. There are lots of comments. Again, I apologize. I'm going to hit these kind of sporadically here. Let's see. JC Offroader says, there was a Tacoma behind me waiting patiently while I stalled about 7 times and finally got it going. It's the way it goes, man. Everybody goes through that. So be patient. Keep practicing. You will get it. That's just the way it goes. I did it myself many times. Some people are not very nice about it, I might say. Mike Munns, Mr. Munns says, did someone say spandex? My phone notifies me anytime someone mentions spandex on YouTube. Anyway, I digress. Did I win? Not yet. I haven't given away yet. Just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Tom Smith says, I made a huge complaint to Toyota. That's why engineers coming this Thursday. Yeah, they like to do that. I'm curious, though. Do you honestly think that they fly engineers all over the country for things like this? I had a car, what was it? It was I don't remember. It was a car several years ago that had some kind of transmission problem. And they told me that the engineer was coming in to look at it. And I'm like, really? They spend the money for a plane ticket to fly an engineer in here to look at my problem? I find that hard to believe. Maybe they do. I don't know. But I find that hard to believe. Tundra Whisper says, if anyone is looking for a great garage floor mat, check out Husky Floor Mats. Great mat. There you go. I love the Husky product, actually. Tom Smith says, I read that. Brandon says, hello. Hey, Brandon, how you doing, bud? Tom Smith says, Gear Runner, I'll be keeping an eye on your channels for this video. for this video. Edge every day. Wait, what? Edge every day? Edge every day says, what are you giving away, bruh? Wait a minute. What happened to the bored woodworker? I'm confused. You logged on as Edge every day, didn't you? Did you create a whole new account? No, you didn't. What did you do? I'm confused. Or is this a different Edge every day? I don't know. Gear Runner says, I'll try to get it shot this week. Anything specific you want me to focus on, Tom? Away from you. Anything that focuses away from you, that's my request. I'm just saying. Bobby Cervantes, RobMotive, I put a lift in my Tacoma. Did you dig out how to calibrate the speedometer? You're kicking our straight channel from Tucson, Arizona. The only way I know to calibrate the speedometer is to take it to the dealer and pay him about $200. I don't know of any other way to do that. For me, it's not a big enough difference that I care. And unless you're going with bigger wheels, or bigger tires rather, you don't need to worry about it. The lift won't affect it. Jason says, question, has anybody ever asked Rob if he owned anything other than sleeveless black shirts? Just curious. You know, I am always surprised that I don't get more comments about what I wear, you know, because I always wear the black sleeveless t-shirt, you know. I have like 20 of them, right? I wear them because here in this climate, it's hot outside. And these things breathe. I know they're black. I'm not out in the sun. But even when you are out in the sun, they breathe so well that they stay cool. It's the only shirt I can find where I can be outside doing stuff and stay cool. And it's difficult for me to wear sleeve shirts now, you know, because of my massive physique. No, not really. Because I can't stand the sleeves over my arms anymore. I've worn these for so long. Even in Ohio in the summers, I wore them all the time because in the summer it was really hot. But hardly anybody ever asked me, but they probably sit back and go, God, does this guy ever change his clothes? I do change my clothes. If I didn't, you could probably smell me through the phone because it's hot here. If you've seen me doing mods in the garage, you know how hot it is, right? I love them. That's why I wear them. Mike says, if you haven't seen Gear's channel, then you also don't know that if there ever was a zombie apocalypse or government turned on us, he has all the guns. Hashtag, the man stays strapped. He does. If there's ever anything like that, I'm heading to Gear's house, and I hope he'll let me in. You know. Tom Smith says, sorry, RobMotive, I will stop now. Wait a minute. I will stop now. It's okay. It's okay. Gear Runner says not much. I'm not sure if he's talking about his IQ there or not. Let's see. Renee, am I pronouncing that correctly? Says, I'm waiting for the exhaust giveaway. As soon as I hit 12,000 subscribers, it's coming. I am about, you would probably, oh no, I forget. I had checked before this video and now it's not on my screen. I'm almost at 12,000. I should be at 12,000 probably within a few days. So within a few days, that announcement will go out and then we'll give it away. Bubba Blade says, is that a moose dancing behind you? It is. My wife actually got me that from Canada. It came from Canada because she's, you know, Canadian. Hillcrest Heights, if you get a speeding ticket, they will tell you how fast you're going. Better than giving the dealership a couple hundred. Yeah, as long as you don't get 2 or 3 of them, it would actually work out in your favor. Terrence says, dealers do not calibrate. They have to be done by an independent company that specializes in this. Good to know. Gear Runner says, LOL Muns, I tried to stay a little prepared. Yeah, just a little. What Up Jeep says, show us your titles. Ha ha ha. What? Odd, man. This is a G-rated channel, brother. I'm not sure why you would put a comment like that. Come on, man. There's plenty of other channels you can go out there and express your masculinity if you feel that you need to and say things that are vulgar or beyond PG rated. Feel free, but not here, okay? Let's see. Gear Runner says, LOL Muns, I tried to stay a little prepared. I read that. Let's see. Gear Runner says, what up, Eddie? Boise City Auto says, okay, Gear Runner, I'll come and join you, and I'll bring my Maverick 88 shotgun my Bushmaster ACR and Canic TP9, my Ruger Security 9, and my SR9. You probably only need to bring a couple. I mean, pick the two that you could actually hit anything with, because I don't think you're going to want to haul all that ammo and everything, and one or two will do the job. I mean, I think. Eddie Smallhorn say, hey, at Gear Runner, how many packages today? That's right. Gear says, I've not noticed that, Tom. Tom says, does anyone have a problem with their speedometer hesitating when decelerating? No, I haven't noticed that in my Tundra. I don't know. That's weird. Mr. Munn says, if I was a casting director for The Walking Dead, I'd cast Gear as the guy who shoots all the walkers. He can wear Rob's shirts. I like that. I like that a lot. He can be feral instead of Daryl, like a feral cat or something, you know? I don't know. Gear's laughing his arse off. He is. He's drooling. He's laughing so hard. Eddie Smallhorn says, night at Sean. Sean says, later, everyone. Buffet dinner call. See you later, Sean. Thanks for being on here, buddy. Let's see. We've been on here a little over 30 minutes. So let's make one more final announcement on what the giveaway is going to be this evening for anybody who's interested in playing. This is a format you can see, unlike the Tundra, all right? The Tundra's formats, now these are the all-weather, suck because they don't have these nice little sharp nubs on here. You put these things down on the carpet, and of course, the ones in the front actually have the, you know, the little hooks in them, but these things are not gonna move, man. These things could probably cut you if you hit them wrong. But anyway, what we're giving away, there are a set of 4, 2 fronts, 2 backs, of these Tacoma floor mats. So if you don't have a Tacoma, there are other uses for these things. They are brand new. They were sent to me by Love to Smoke. Thank you for doing that again, by the way. I really appreciate you sending these. They're brand new. They were actually sealed in the bag. I had to cut the bag open to get these out. So they have never been used, never been stepped on, never been sat on, never been anything on. Does that make sense? If you don't have a Tacoma or you don't want these, or maybe you don't think you need them, I will tell you, these things make excellent mats. If you sit on the floor or get under your truck for some reason or work on other vehicles, you put these down, a couple of these, they're about as long as you're going to be touching the ground unless you're, 8 feet tall. And they keep the crap off of you. So they have other uses. You could use these as a lovely carpeted floor mat. If you're really a Tundra or a Tacoma, I should say, fanatic, at your garage door, where you go in from your garage. But anyway, lots of uses for these. They can be mats in your trunk. If you have a trunk for a car, let's say, to keep things clean. And they're just pretty cool. I like them. Lastly, if you were going to trade your truck in, maybe, and I'm going to get to that in just a second, I have an announcement to make. I have made a decision. I have made a decision where I'm about 90% sure that this is going to work. Christopher says those mats would work good if you get stuck in the snow for ice extra traction. Hey, like I said, I'm not going to, recommend that they're used for these nefarious things, but they certainly could be if you don't have a need for them for what they're intended, Let's see here. Christopher says, I read that. Bama fan says, one of my hooks that hold the mats in broke. Hope they're easy to replace. Gotta love that cheap plastic. Yeah. If not, you can buy hooks that kind of screw in, like on Amazon or whatever, and you can put them in yourself, I think. Tundra Whisper says, Dan, hint, don't tell them. Duh. Mike Munn says, I'm only here because Gear told me you're giving away the lift from your garage. Jeez. That Gear. Sometimes Gear gets confused. With that aid, he just had a birthday. Things don't work as well as they used to, so sometimes he gets a little bit off, I must say. I don't know. Jason, how about a giveaway on your Tundra TSS stock steps? I'm curious if they are different from mine. If I did a giveaway for those, which I'm not opposed to doing, they are really nice. I really like those. They're much more useful, let's say, because they're a wider, easier spot to hit when you get in and out, and they go the whole distance, right? But it would have to be local. I wouldn't ship those. It would cost me a fortune. It's probably going to cost me a fortune to ship the exhaust, but we're going to find out. So that would have to be local, or the winner would have to pay for shipping. So I don't know if anybody's interested in that kind of scenario. Obviously, it would be cheaper than buying new ones. That's the only way I would give those away, I guess, is if the winner wanted to pay me for shipping. Because I'm just not going to spend that much money for a giveaway, not something like that. Boise City says, T-Dub, do you honestly think I would tell him, FYI, they do apartment inspections? He must not be able to have guns in the apartment or something. I don't know. Tundra Whisper says, Gear missed his meds that day. Every day. Mike, be the one. What's up, Mike? Mike says he's finally off work. Welcome. Glad to have you here, Mike. We're going to do a bit of a giveaway here in just a few minutes. In about four to 5 minutes, I'd say. Again, this is a YouTube live stream. We got to stretch that out. We got to keep those people on here. We got to keep the views. Power to the views, people.
That was easy.
It was. Tundra Whisper says, what the heck? Inspections? That's a load of bull snacky. I'd be moving out. Brian Bauer says, my taco floor mats had a habit of grabbing fish hooks. Went with WeatherTech. Yeah, I like the all-weather ones myself, but these are not bad either, They look cleaner, classier, I think, maybe. Paul says, or Z-Diver, what's up, bud? He says, I am guessing the shipping on the exhaust will be around $100. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's going to be about $100. Be a good deal for somebody who wants that exhaust, I must say. Jason says, I will happily pay for shipping if they are any different from my 2017 Tundra TSS Crewmax. I don't know. Maybe I'll pose that out in a video, or maybe we'll do a live stream from the garage where they are. I'm not carrying them up here. They're dirty at the moment. They're in excellent condition. They're like brand new, right? Just need to be washed, but let's see. So you're the only one that would be in the giveaway so far. I would need a little more interest, on the channel. Boise City says, tell T-Dub that's one of the downsides of living in an apartment complex, and now they even more stingy after the bomb threat we had a few months ago. It sounds like you need to move, Dan. Doesn't sound very safe where you're at. Jason, I got that. Chad says, give the thumbs up. Yes, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't hit. We got 9 people that have thumbed up and 41 people on here. Somebody's not thumbs upping me. Thumbs up me. I assume you like the live stream. I don't know. So what am I looking at doing? All right, I was thinking, I've been thinking about getting another vehicle for the channel, right? I've been talking about getting a Jeep and a 4-door Jeep because I like them. But we have a Jeep. We have a 2-door Jeep. Do I need to go out and buy another Jeep? So I was thinking, I don't know. And is that best for the channel? Yeah, probably not. But in case you guys didn't know, and I'm sure all you Tacoma guys know, Bama fan says he already smashed a double thumbs up. Well, you can only smash it once or it takes it away. I'm kidding. Good deal. I see it growing. We're up to, where are we at now? 13 thumbs ups. But we still have 40 people on here. There should be at least 40 thumbs ups. Unless somebody doesn't like me. Does anybody not like me? Tundra Whisper says he has a Dorito chip. He has a Dorito chip in it already. What? Bobby, he thumbed up a lot. I appreciate that. So anyway, there's this new 2020 Tacoma coming out, right? And I thought, wouldn't it be interesting to get a 2020 Tacoma with a manual transmission, because I'm really missing the manual transmission. And I have the Tundra that's automatic, and we have the Jeep that's automatic. So wouldn't it be interesting to get a 2020 Tacoma manual transmission, probably the off-road model this time, because I already have the Sport. It would be 4-wheel drive. So all you 4-wheel drive lovers out there, it would be 4-wheel drive as a change from what I currently have for the channel. Because everything I do with vehicles now is for the channel, at least for now. That's my life. And trade off the existing Tacoma. Probably remove the lift, put the original or some semblance of the original tires back on, take the mods off, the ones that I'd want to put in the new truck, some of them, see if they fit the new truck. That would be a way for me to test that firsthand, because when they come out with new stuff, nothing ever fits. It'd be interesting to see. And I'm curious if what you guys think of that. Is that a good idea, bad idea, dumb idea? Anybody interested in seeing something like that? I don't know. Ray Collette giving the old thumbs ups and some skulls. I think those are skulls. Wyatt says that would be a bad vehicle if they did do that. If you prefer a manual more than an automatic. Thumbs up. That would be a bad vehicle if they did do that. I'm not sure what you mean there. You mean bad like bad, or you mean bad like bad? Brian Bauer says second gens rock. I'd love to have a second gen or a first. Eddie, oh yeah, nice. Bob Winter says thumbs up or maybe a 4Runner. Nah, I wouldn't go 4Runner. I'm not a huge 4Runner fan. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I like the old 4Runners, and I like the, the 4Runner TRD Pro. I do like those, but I would definitely stick with the Tacoma. There will always be a Tacoma on the channel. So I wouldn't get rid of the Tacoma for anything other than, and the only reason I would do this is because they have the new redesign or remodeled, updated, I guess you'd call it, 2020 coming out. I wouldn't do it otherwise just for another Tacoma. I mean, that'd be just stupid. It'd be the same thing, but this isn't going to be the same thing. M. Jones says, after a certain point, there won't be any more mods that you can do to your current Tacoma. It will have served its purpose. Oh, that's true. Maybe. I don't know. I can talk a lot, and tinker with stuff. There's always some weird idea floating around. I think I have a problem. But you're right. There would be less and less things you could do. I mean, you could start adding different things that in essence would be the same thing. So I don't know. Mike B. the One says Land Cruiser. Nah. Bob Winter says I have an older 96. There you go. An older 96 4Runner. Now those are cool. I like those. Love to Smoke says, what about the 2020 Tundra? I don't think the 2020 Tundra is going to be the new Tundra. I think the new Tundra is going to be a 21 or even 22. And same scenario there. I'd be looking at and getting one of those for the channel, but that's getting ahead of where I want to be. But definitely we'll be looking at the redesigned Tundra when it comes out. I probably would wait a year on that, only because, like the C8 Corvette, I would want to wait and let them work the bugs out of it. They already still have problems with the TSS system that they've got in the current model. So let's let them work the bugs out. You know what I'm saying? Boise City says, well, Rob, why do you think I'm arming up? I understand, man. Gear Runner, kind of where I am at with the Tundra, M. Jones. Exactly. Bama Fan says, Christopher, no, I don't mind pulling the handle. I don't mind it at all. Gear Runner, he's double cry laughing. He's laughing so hard he's crying. Bama Fan says, who needs electric seats? LOL, I am not that lazy yet. There's going to be some other changes. It's not just the seats. There's going to be some other changes, and the big change for me with it on the channel would be the manual transmission coupled with the 4-wheel drive. Oh, and the other day I was out driving the Jeep around, and I don't think we've ever put the Jeep in 4-wheel drive since we've owned it. And I know you're supposed to do that like once a month, right? Keep things lubricated. That was hard to get into 4-wheel drive. I really had to crank on the knob to get it in. You know what I mean? Gear, no. Isaias Grandos, I like your channel, Rob. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for being here, man. Boise City Auto says, let's see. I'm getting the white circle of death on my computer. Are you guys getting that? I've always wanted an older model 4Runner murdered out, says Mike Muntz. I know, that would be cool, right? They'd look good like that, I think. Gear Runner says, I was so close to typing something when you said no. I know how you are. Huh? All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this. I'm ready. I'm ready to do the giveaway. Again, one more time. Got to make sure anybody who's new does know what I'm doing. Run Forest says, get yourself a wrecked third-gen Tacoma and restore it. Could be a lot of vids in it. Yeah, the only problem is I'm not that talented. Tundra Whisper says, no, you see, Dan, I roll with a 50 cal sniper. So I'm 1 to 2 clicks away, baby. There you go. Distance. All right, this is what we're giving away. It is a carpeted Tacoma floor mat. It is brand new, just out of the box, or actually out of the bag. It came in. I actually had to cut the bag open to get it out because it is brand new. It's never been used, never been stepped on, nothing. Perfect condition. If you're looking for something like this, I'm going to give it away in just a second. They can be used for other things, of course. You could use it as a floor mat in front of your garage door. You can use it to lay on or sit on if you do things under your truck, car, lawnmower, whatever. You can throw them in the trunk if you have a car as a mat to keep your trunk clean. There are 4 of them, 2 for the front, 2 for the back. Again, all brand new, and they will be shipped to you. Now, the rules are quite simple. I'm gonna pick a number. I'm gonna pick a number between something and something, and I'll tell you that in a minute. And all you have to do is guess it right first. You have to be the first one. The final determiner of who got it first, should there be a tie, is me. What I see on my screen. You have to give me your address or where you want them shipped. Obviously, I have to ship them somewhere. You need to do that during this live stream. You need to email me your address, your full address, including city, state, and zip code, to RobMotive, the channel name, RobMotive @gmail.com. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. So if you're not willing to do that, or you don't want these, then you don't have to play. I wish you would, though. Bama, yeah, you can pick more than one number. You can keep picking until you get it right. But they have to be on separate lines, separate chat lines. So don't send me a whole long list of numbers. That won't work. I'll look at the first number only. Man, see? You guys are smart. You guys are so smart. I don't know.
That was easy.
So anyway, do not start until I say go, because it won't count. Even if you get it right, it won't count until I say go. All right? I haven't said it yet. That's just a practice. Practice. And somebody's guessing already. Tom, you cannot win yet, Tom. Even if that was the number, it doesn't win yet. Come on, man. Tundra Whisper's crap. I'll probably wind up these dumb things. They'd look good in your car or your Tundra, man. You still have a Tundra, don't you? I mean, you're the Tundra Whisperer. I would think so. No, it is not 1 to 100. The number is going to be, are you ready? Let me write it down. Hold on, I got my pen. Got to do it quietly so Gear, if he plays, doesn't hear me writing. It's the wackiest thing. Boise City says, oh, I wouldn't doubt it, T-Dub. My spidey senses will be tingling, LOL. Tundra Whisper says, yeah, bet I do. That would be too funny, man. I don't know. It's not fixed, by the way. You get a lot of accusations on some of these things from people saying, oh, you're giving this stuff to certain people. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That's no fun for me. If I want to give something to somebody, I'll just send it to them. I don't need to go through all this, right? Some people are just nuts, man. I don't know. All right, here we go. This number is going to be between and inclusive of the numbers 20 through 75. Go. Nobody yet. Oh my God, the numbers are flying. Wait a minute. I think we have a winner. We do have a winner. I just got to see who got it first. The numbers are flying, man. Good God, you guys are fast. Or my screen is too small. I don't know. Let's see. Let me make sure I get this right. The worst thing is to get it. We do have a winner. We have a winner, all right? Now, if I wanted to be true in YouTube form, I could just stretch this out, right? I never thought of this. If I was smart, see, I'm not a smart YouTuber, man. If I was smart, I'd stretch this out, right? I'd sit here and talk about something else and make up another story, or think of another story, like like, I don't know, something that happened the other day, because I know everybody's waiting, right? The people that want to win, and somebody has won, but I won't do that. I hope that you guys will stick around after I announce the winner, through the end of the stream. It's only another about 10 minutes. But let me go through these. I'll do it right now. I'm not going to make you wait. I'm not going to play the game. I'm looking right now to make sure that I get the right one, that I get the right person, and there it is. The winner is number 43. Number 43 is the winner. That is what I wrote down. Number 43 is the winner. Number 43 is Stephen Smith. Stephen Smith is the winner. Now, Stephen, you need to email me your full name, unless that's, put your name in there just to be sure. Your full name and your address, including your city, state, zip code, all that stuff. To RobMotive. Let me start over. RobMotive@gmail.com. RobMotive@gmail.com. Please go ahead and send me that, and then I will get these out in the mail. I appreciate everybody who played. Next week, we will be having another giveaway. As long as I have things to give away, I will keep doing it. It does cost me some shipping, I must admit, depending on where whatever it is needs to go. But I will keep doing these giveaways with parts and things that I have, let's say, off of the Tundra or the Tacoma, or maybe things I've gotten that I can't use for whatever reason. Stuff like that. Or if anybody wants to send me anything, like these. These floor mats were sent to me by Love to Smoke, and I really do appreciate that. For me to give away to somebody else, it does help support the channel in the form of content. It piques interest, people like to get on, I like to win stuff. And I try to make it fun and make it simple. I mean, all you have to do is guess the number, and I don't know how much fairer I can be than that. Let me write down Steven's name just to be sure that I got it, and I do, so I know who won. But anyway, Steven, I saw your comment. Looks like you're sending it to me now. I appreciate that. Let me see the comments here. My screen is all hosed up. Christopher, he's congratulating Stephen with some smiles. Thunder Whisper says, M. Jones was close. Gear Runner says, congrats, Stephen. Stephen says, doing it now, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Wyatt Gandan, wait a minute. Gandanegro? Gandanegro? I know you were on here last week, I think, and I got it right. I hope I did again. Says, good guess, Stephen. Ray Colette, he's smiling, finger crossing, and throwing some skulls. Tom Smith says, how would you know who is who sending you the email? I have my ways. I've done this before. Bama fan says, congrats to the winner. Thanks, Rob, for a chance to win. Thanks for playing, and thanks for being on here. I appreciate that. Steven says, thanks, y'all. Steven says, mind control. That's right. Steven and I were like this, man. John Watt says, John Watt, a.k.a. Stephen Smith. It could be. You never know. Run First says, want that exhaust just for my SR, dang it. Well, stay tuned, man. Like I said, as soon as we get to 12,000, and you guys would probably know more where I am right now. I don't know because I can't see my subscriber number on this screen anywhere. So I don't know where I am. I was getting close to 11.9, I think. So about 100 and some odd to go-ish. And if you wanted to get there faster, tell everybody else, tell your friends, your family, spread the word, get people to come on here and subscribe. Even if they're not interested in the exhaust giveaway, that will get the number to 12,000 quicker, and then you'll be able to try to win it. And it doesn't really hurt your chances that much worse to have a few extra people on. It's like the lottery. You can buy 10 tickets or you can buy one. Your chances are infinitesimally different if you buy 10. So don't buy 10, just buy one. If you're going to win, you're going to win. You know what I mean? Let's see. M. Jones says, on my screen, I guessed 43 first, although I don't really want them. Well, like I said, it's got to be on my screen. That's what I saw. That's what I looked at. You don't have any place to put them. Tundra Whisper says, how about a useful giveaway next? It's comments like that, T-Dub, that, just suck the air right out of the balloon. You know what I'm saying? Brian says, hey, Rob, what would you suggest, T-Dub? I mean, within reason. Obviously, I'm not going to give away 10K, Brian Bauer says, hey, Rob, I like your territorial vid for Tacomas. Hey, that was a fun video to make. I like to throw those out there sometimes. And not only are they fun to make and kind of crazy, they're true. I mean, do you tell me that most people don't feel that way? I know I do. So I like doing stuff like that. I'm glad you liked it, man. I really am. And thanks for being here. Robert Beard, hey, seen Snake in the highway today. Did you a favor and ran over it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Bubba Blade says, but he drives a V-Dub. Hey, it'll be like a V-Dub / Tacoma now. Bama fan, he's a thumbs up. And Mike Be the One says, good job, Steven. Gear Runner says, well, I'm out. Well, I'm out. Just LOL, just kidding. Thanks, Gear. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I'll think of that tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock in the morning while I'm watching your video while I'm hardly awake. Bama fan says, I like the picking numbers game. Thank you. It's just the easiest way to do it. It's not going to be the same for the exhaust giveaway, though. We're not going to do a pick a number for that. That's going to be a little more involved, but nothing difficult. Wyatt says, yeah, the last guess you said was right. Steven says, email sent Rob. Thanks again. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate it. I will check that email momentarily. By the way, let's see. Let me go backwards. I'm going crazy all over the place here. Bobby's still guessing. Like to move it. He's guessing. Mike Be the One. I think he's guessing. I'm not quite sure. John Watt says, fun game, Rob. Thank you. I think it's fun. I enjoy doing it. Gear Runner says, yeah, I'm very territorial about all my vehicles. I know, right? You know what I'm talking about. That bubble. Stay out of my bubble, man. Steven says, Gear Runner, I like your channel too. Keep it up, sir. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Gear Runner, he has a channel with, used to have guns on it. There's some older gun videos out there, but he's got his Tundra on there, and he's got his Mustang, and he's got his, a lot of unboxing videos on a Jeep TJ. We assume it's still there, but we haven't seen it lately. But check out Gear Runner in all seriousness. He's got a good channel going there. Kind of hard to understand sometimes, but if you listen closely, you can figure out what he's saying. Bama Fan says, out Rob and everyone in the chat. Catch you on the next one. Bama Fan, thanks for being on here. I really appreciate it. Like to Move says, no, you have 11,883. I got you. Thank you. Flew right over my head. Thank you. So you see, we're getting close, 117, and we'll be there. Should be just a few days, I think. I hope. Gear Runner says, thank you, Marcus. Marcus says, happy birthday, Gear Runner. Gear Runner says, the skid plate made me want to buy one for the Tundra. It will look awesome on the Tundra, man. I'm thinking about getting one for mine. Especially if you paint it black and go with that red lettering on that black truck, or even black with gray on the front of that black truck. Oh, it would look sweet, man. Gear Runner says, thanks for the shout out, Rob. Jeep Mod's coming this week. You're welcome, bud. Tundra Whisper says, don't forget about his stalker, Rob. Yeah, Gear has a stalker. Well, he says he does. But, we don't really have proof of that. I mean, I could say I have a stalker, and she's always driving by, and, I mean, come on, man. I don't know. Tom Judson says, is there any ad for just having the rear video on demand? Is there any ad for just having the rear video on demand? Yeah, get an anytime camera, man. You don't have to hook up a front camera to it. You can hook the anytime cam up and just do the back part, as far as I understand. Love to Smoke says, over and out, Rob. Love to Smoke. Thanks again for sending these formats to give away. I appreciate, buddy, and thanks for being on here, man. Gear Runner says, that's what I would do, black with red letters. That would look awesome. It really would. Gear Runner says, she's been on my live streams, LOL. She's looking at a beach house this week. Yeah, funny, a beach house. Beach house in Florida. We know how much Gear loves the Florida, right? I think she does, too. Loves to Smoke says, I like to win, and I never do with the number game. Well, the odds have it sooner or later you are. I mean, that was like a 1 in, I think there were 40 or 41 people on here. So it was like a 1 in 40 chance. Much better than with the lottery, you know, I got to say. Let's see. Big Rick has decided that he is trying to make my channel a public or a political channel. It is not a political channel, nor will it become one. You can do that anywhere else you want. Better yet, start your own channel. Do what you want. Who Dat Jeep says, Gear, do the Jeeps first, man. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! John Watts says, I didn't win, so I'm leaving. Well, thanks, John. Thanks a lot, man. Mike be the one. Why behind? I'm going to hit skip and jump around to try to catch up a little before I sign off because it's that time. Mike be the one says, that's the current subscriber number. I got you. Robert Beard says 30 more miles and I'll be in Savannah, Georgia. Cool. Who Dat Jeep? He's still guessing. Mike Munn says, I caught my 9-year-old daughter watching RobMotive videos. Oh, your daughter is too cool, man. Reminds me of my daughter when she was little. Watching RobMotive videos, right mixed in with her Ryan's toy review videos. She thinks Rob is the new Mr. Rogers. I love that. And tell her thank you. Burks, if you're listening, thank you for watching the videos. I really appreciate it. And you have excellent taste in your media selections. Stephen Smith says, who makes the best rock sliders for the Tundra? Thanks for the info. Boy, you're asking the wrong guy. I'm not a big slider fan. Maybe somebody will answer in the just a couple of minutes that we're going to be left on here. I don't know. Gear Runner says, have a good vacation. Like to move in. Have a good vacation. Like to move in. Oh, I got you. Gear Runner says, you don't want him being your neighbor, Muns. I think that's a little personal inflection on Gear's part. I'm just saying. Like to move in says thanks. Hit the Outer Banks back in June for the first time. Now I feel Myrtle will be a disappointment. I don't know. I like Myrtle Beach. I've been there a couple of times. I kind of like it there myself. But anyway, guys, gals, appreciate y'all being on here. It's been a lot of fun as usual. The hour flew as it always does. It's one thing with the giveaways. It makes the hour go so fast for me. It's like that. Anyway, I appreciate y'all being on here. I really do. Stay tuned. Next week, there'll be another giveaway. We will have the MBRP exhaust giveaway coming up, like I've mentioned, as soon as we hit 12,000 subscribers. Mr. Mon says, LOL Gear, I don't know, bruh. He could do all the work on my Tundra, and I hook Krista up with the coffee crisp. There you go. There you go. Gear Runner says, have a great night and week. You too, bud. Tom says, see ya. Bye, Tom. John says, good night, Rob. Tundra Whisper says, take care, all you two. T-Dub, thanks for being here. Gear Runner says, true that, man, true that. Big Rick Northern says, oh, come on, buddy. You know I miss you. Do you? Do you? I think you missed the publicity. Anyway, everybody, thanks for being on. We'll see you next time on the web. Have a great night. Bye.